Welcome to the product owner lessons about my mirror. About my mirror is part 2 of a trilogy to cross my attitude to my tickets. Within part 1 about my tickets, we saw that the ticket is a feedback by purpose from my customer and user of my product. And it indicates the gap from my product to the desired product. The customer is telling me what is the aim and how he aims to use the product. So the ticket is a very welcome feedback. The ticket tells me the truth about my product. It is a compass that shows me if I am on the right track. And it is also a mirror to my product. The question is, what do you see in your mirror? And this is exactly about this part 2. So I've asked in part 1, think about what do you see in your mirror? Or what is the feedback your customer is sharing via tickets? Let's check out 3 possible images. Is the feedback a storm? Is what you see in your mirror? Is the customer feedback like a hurricane? If so, it is heavy, you can't tackle, impossible. But congratulations, your product is a hot rocket. It is super needed and demanded in the market. But the caution, is your product ready for the market? Is it possible with your current product to provide really the demands of the market and the daily operation? If not, roll back to the last previous stable version and finish the new functionality to have it stable rolled out to the market. Not possible? Well, you better declare emergency to fix the situation ASAP. In general, I see there are 2 options for your product. One is it will die in the storm because it won't work on the long time and customer won't be willing to use it in a long time. Or it has a great future with a lot of fun for you and your team and the stakeholder. But take care that on this road, your dev crew or service manager or the product owner isn't dying on the way to it. Or is the feedback you see a desert? You're looking for it, you're deserving for a feedback, but there is no feedback. Maybe you have placed the perfect product. But then this would be really require also feedback that the customer is so happy for use it. So maybe it's not the perfect product. Maybe it's more the case that your product is not at all or very rarely used. In this case, you should consider to stop it or to make it valuable and frequently used from the customer. For sure, you should know the reason for it. Maybe it is a tool, a back office tool to adjust the properties a few times a year. In this case, it is really doing everything. The customer is happy with it because it's so rarely used, and you should not invest any big effort or UX design sprints to improve it because it is just doing what it has to do. And that's fine. Maybe your product is used as a background process and it gives great value and it's just running and doing its job and customer is happy, but you don't see really feedback. In this case, you have a valuable product in the market and it gives value. Congratulations, your product is a cash cow. So what to do in this case? You really have to explore the market. And maybe you can watch out for some oases in this desert so that you will see some feedback. Yeah, just explore and listen to the feedback you gain, and then you can consider it to generate more value that your cash cow is really ready also in the future for the demands of the market. So watch out for the market and for those feedback you have. Or is the feedback you gain like a rainforest? You listen to birds singing and then their feedback is like a nice silent rain and your product is growing and growing and it is quite a fun and joy just to develop and serving it to the customers because the collaboration is just nice. Congratulations. You and your dev team, the product is really close to the paradise mode. And I must say that is the desired mode for the product development I see, rather than to be in the desert or on the hurricane. So in case you have more the hurricane mode in your operation, then you might consider to develop to the rainforest mode, the paradise mode, and you'll be invited for part 3 about my feedback. So the summary is we learned that the ticket is a letter from the customer expressing the aim how the customer desires to use the product. It's like a compass for the roadmap to develop the right product for the market. And it is a mirror where I see my product with the feedback. And we have checked out 3 very typical variants of it that are expressing maybe the 3 main directions. So we listen to the hurricane mode, which is not acceptable, but we see there is just enormous feedback and we can't tackle it. We have seen the desert mode where there's no feedback at all. We watched out for the oasis. And then the rainforest, the paradise mode feedback, which is the desired picture to me. So to give some ideas how to develop to this mode, there is a part 3 I invite you to follow up about my feedback. Thank you so much for your attention. See you and have a good day. Bye bye.